No, I don't think nobody told you that. I think you're making that up right now.
No, Matt got a blog out. He got a blog out. His whole prediction blog for me and you. He like had on like one of these, and he was like, if you don't wear this, he had his wife in the background, like yeah, like she gonna do this and that too. He got a whole blog out.
Wow, so you should have wore that to the battle.
The jig is up, Casey. We're on to you.
Okay, so what's this jig? Because you done started all of this nonsense, prep. What in the world is going on?
The jig is up, man. We're on to you. We know you got one of those big cauldrons in your house with the big spoon. We know what you're doing. We're on to you.
Okay, what am I doing? Cause okay, let's start here.
Okay.
First round, when you said, what the fuck this bitch did to me?
Right.
Why did you say that?
Because man, I was in doubt for years about Jazz. Jazz is the homie. Jazz is the bro. So I've been hearing a bunch of shit about Jazz and her and her little spell she be putting on people, right? With 40, with Hustle, and with all these different people. And I was like, man, nah, that's just y'all not preparing. I mean, da 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 da. But then you come along and you start to go on the same goddamn streak Jazz went on, and I'm like, no, it ain't gonna work on me. This ain't gonna work on me. And I get up there and it worked on me.
What?
Whatever spell it was worked on me. I'm gonna tell you this the funny thing, right? When I was rehearsing my shit, the round that I slipped up in the most was in my third when I was rehearsing it was the third on the part of the male practice and the man cave shit. That whole area I kept slipping up on. I did not slip up on my first round at all. Like I knew that 100,000%.
Right.
You get up there, and my mind went fucking blank. I'm like, what
did you plan? Did you plan to rebuttal when you did, or did your rebuttal mess you up?
I don't know. I think looking back on it, somebody was like, yo, maybe the reaction that you didn't get for the rebuttal messed you up because I had in my mind that I thought it was going to be a heavier reaction than that.
Mm-hmm.
Since it wasn't, maybe that did have something to do with it. But I do know that I knew that round though. Like I knew that round, and I feel like for the my fault. Me like throwing that round. I shouldn't have said that round. After I choked, I should have been like, you know what? Let me say this second round because my second round was weak. I knew my second round was like my weakest round, and I'm like, I should have just threw that shit in my first. After I choked, I should have just said, let me just not even say no more of the first and throw my second.
You know what you? I'm not gonna. I don't want to give out no hints. Damn, because I gotta. No, I can't give out no hints. After the tournament, I'll tell you what you should have did. Nah, yeah, I can't tell you right now. Cause if I tell you right now, they just try to say they gonna know how to beat me. No, but
no, it ain't nobody know how to beat you thing. Cause I know, you know what I think I know. What you're doing now, what you're learning too. I was talking to Surf and he was like, yo, Casey is a learner, and I'm like, looking at the battle with me and her, it's a super fact because with Twerk, you kind of like, which if you just had a bunch of lines, you didn't really have no direction. With me, you had direction. Like your shit was like directed and crafted to certain like points. Like over here, you talking about hustle. Over here, you talking about the X. Over here, you talking about me how I used to be the GQ nigga. Now I'm this nigga. You had like direction to all your shit. This shit was more so. I mean, you were going somewhere with everything.
Right. Yeah. And that also has to do with, everybody making me so mad. That's why I said I feel bad for Prep because I was so angry coming back from that twerk battle. I was like, whoever I battle next is just about to be motherfucking mad at me, I swear, because like the internet was going crazy on me, all of this shit. So I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So I came, because I know you're a fighter. So I was like, I did not expect you to choke whatsoever. I didn't put no spell out. I didn't do none of that other stuff everybody's saying I did. Like, I literally
allegedly.
Huh?
I said allegedly.
No, honestly, I don't know what it is. I don't know why everybody chokes in front of me. I don't understand.
Did you see what they said on that? Or they said 4 out of your last 6. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. What the fuck?
4 out of 6. Like, the only 2.
4 out of 6. Like,
the only 2 people who didn't.
Hold on, who was that for though? Prep, for Miss Murph, Coffee.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Or somebody else.
Bonnie and Swamp didn't choke.
Oh, Bonnie and Swamp did. Okay, okay.
Yeah, they didn't choke. So yeah. So but overall, like with even with the choke happening, you still were able to get out your material, every round. So I appreciated the fact that you at least got out your material because normally I battle someone, they choke and they just give up. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that about you. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like it's still a back and forth battle. It could be a classic battle. You know what I'm saying? It's not just
I was
all
trying.
one
I ain't gonna lie.
sided.
When I was preparing this shit, I was trying my best to like. I'm like, yo, she keep on getting these like. It came from a point of like, yo, she deserves for people to give her a credible win. So like, I'm really pushing myself. Like, let me make sure that I know my shit 100%. So that
Right.
win or lose, it was a battle where it's a credible win.
Right.
Like, let me make sure that it's that. And that's why when I got in there and I choked, I was so mad. Like, yo, I did not want to choke. Not even for the, of course for me, but I didn't want to choke because I didn't want it to be like this narrative of, oh, if you didn't choke or she only won because I didn't want it to be one of those. Like,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
type of thing. And I feel like it's not. I feel like it's still not one of those.
I agree. I don't think that it is either. But yeah, all in all, shout out to you. You came and did your job, did what you were supposed to do.
How you feeling though about this Geechee shit, man? How you feeling?
Man, I don't have no time to feel no way. I just gotta fucking go. Like I just gotta write.
Right?
And motherfucking, I gotta fly out a week from now. Like it's super crazy because like I would never think like last year this time I would never be like, oh, you're gonna get a Geechee battle and only had 2 weeks to prepare. Like that's wow to me. You know what I'm saying? Like the guys do it all the time. So I just feel like I'm just still trying to prove a point to show that I could keep up with the tempo, basically.
That's a super fact. That's a
Yeah,
super fact.
yeah. So
And you wasn't doing this before. You weren't doing like with Queen of the Ring. You weren't doing like 2 weeks back to back, right?
no, like no, hell no. I know we Queen of the Ring. We would have months to prepare. We would have like to a month to 3 months to prepare for a battle. So coming over to URL and like this caffeine era, it's totally different. You have like 3 to 2 weeks to get ready for a battle, which is a challenge and it tests your pen. But yeah, I'm here for it. I feel like I
No,
was built for it.
you definitely got that. What you come in the bag right now? Like right now, you're the only one with the torch right now for the Woman of the Year. So keep that pressure.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I might
That motherfucking pressure.
after I get this 100K, I might have to get off the scene. You know what I'm saying? I might have to change my number. No, I'm playing.
You going to Cancun? You still going to Cancun?
Of course.
All right,
We going somewhere. We gotta celebrate. We done put in all this work. Okay, but
I'm gonna hit you up like Casey. I need an invite. I need a ticket.
we like, all right. It's gonna be a whole battle rap convention at that point.
You hear me? That's a super fact. Now you gotta this shit. You got pressure on motherfuckers next right now, man. You gotta make that shit. You gotta make that shit count. And at the point right now, you're at the point right now where it don't even matter. Of course, it matters for the 100K, but you're at the point right now where you solidified.
Right.
You solidified right now. It don't even matter. Like you stamped. You already there. And that shit is 100%. Who you think you see on the other side though?
On the other side, I don't know who I'll see. Honestly, Cortez has been going crazy. Rum Nitty, we all know what he's capable of doing, but I feel like I want to see Rum Nitty just because
You want to say, woo! You want the heat. You want the pressure.
But my thing is that I think that Cortez is a bigger threat. I think Cortez is a bigger threat because he hasn't lost a round the whole tournament. He's won every round.
That's crazy too.
And
That's definitely crazy.
And Rum Nitty and Sirius Jones was kind of close.
Right.
So I think that Cortez is a bigger threat. I think he's a vet. I think he's been in this for a longer time. You know what I'm saying? He knows what to do, when to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that if I have to see him, I'ma see him. But if I was to pick, I'd take Rum Nitty.
Right. And y'all both the underdogs too in the sport. Like not just this battle, but through the whole tournament, you and Cortez were like
Exactly.
more underdogs than Geechee and Rum were. Y'all were more underdogs.
Yeah, they didn't have me or Cortez making it past the first round. So me and Cortez definitely fucked
It's
up
like
some
it's like two underdogs versus the two people that people thought were gonna be at the end already. So like,
yeah,
that's crazy.
exactly.
I never looked at it like that. That's crazy.
That is crazy, and I just want to get Geechee the fuck up out of here because this nigga wins too much. Like, you win too much, bro. You won Champion of the Year twice.
Twice.
Yeah, I don't know. You're not. I'm not about no, nigga. You good? It's my turn.
This nigga doing too much. This nigga got Mook coming like, yo, this like I ain't gonna lie, you and him are like the front runners for both. He the front runner for Battle of the Year or Champion of the Year. You the top runner for Woman of the Year. Like, you doing a whole lot, and this nigga doing a whole lot.
Right.
Like, that shit crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah, that shit is fucking crazy.
So, so yeah, I'm just I gotta get ready for that. But what's next for you?
For me, I got Av next for 3 rounds on Av throwing a card, his first card or whatever.
Oh really?
And me and Av on that card. Like, if it's crazy because I went to sleep and it was me and Squeako. We was like, we had that contract set up for me and Squeako. Then I woke up and see me and Av on the fly. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay. I'm like, fuck it, it is what it is. I want that one more. I want the Av one more. So
right,
I got Av.
That's a nice.
Then I got drugs. I got drugs on June 5th on Caffeine. I got drugs on June 5th. And I got Steams on Bone Legacy, or one of the Bone Legacy cards, whenever they had, I think it's July something, one of them cards. I got A-War too. I got A-War coming up in August. So yeah, man, we're gonna try to get this rocking right here. So I know Geechee got that shit sewn up for champion. I just need to be in top 10. If I can make it to the top 10 of champion of the year, we lit.
You lit? That's your goal.
Lit.
It's
top
to make
top
the top
10, top 10 we lit. Top 10 we lit.
With you just named 3 battles. You said Av, Drugs, and A-Ward, which are not light names. Like, those are heavy hitters, you feel me? As far as, like, when it comes to rapping, punching.
A fact,
you know what I'm saying? So, like, those are great battles, and it sounds like they're all close together. So, you got a lot on your plate. I like that. Booked and busy. That's what's up.
Oh, that's a fact. You gotta stay, bro. You gotta be on it. You can't, like, a lot of these dudes get in these tournaments, niggas lose the tournament and then just disappear. Like, right. Nah, bro, when you lose, you forget you got a spotlight on you.
Exactly.
Use that spotlight now to be every fucking way.
Right. I seen you said, well, before I ask that question, out of your 3 opponents that are coming up, A-Ward, Av, and Drugs, who do you think is going to be the hardest out of those 3?
Av, because Av is 3 rounds, and it's in VA. It's in his back fucking yard. Yeah. Like, I'm battling Av where he from, and he the top nigga in VA. So that's like battling Lux in the middle of Harlem. Right? Yeah. You feel me? Like, so that's gonna be hard for that aspect. A-Ward, the talent wise, that nigga is he's a monster. But Av in his backyard, and it's a card that he's throwing. It's his card,
right?
His seed. You feel me? It's a whole, and then, like, we ain't seen him since the Fawns battle. Like, we ain't seen him since that 2-on-2. So it's like, woo! It's one of them ones. You mean? And then I'm climbing up a ladder because I just took a loss. To you on the What You Come truck for the 100K. So that's spotlighted. And then It's like, I'm climbing up. I'm climbing up a ladder. He's already up there, so I gotta meet him. Right. I gotta meet him there. That's what makes it more pressure for me. I gotta meet that nigga where he already at. So that's way more.
And
way more pressure.
Didn't you and Twerk already battle A-Ward and?
Yeah. Me and Twerk battle A-Ward and Trey. We battled them niggas with 4 hours. Probably when we said that shit, we wasn't joking. Like, we came to the battle. It was supposed to be Drugs versus Twerk, but then something happened with the flights and whatever happened with that shit or whatever. And Dre was like, yo, we need a battle, or whatever. So me and Twerk was gonna battle. And then we like, yo, but we can't do the A-Ward and Trey's. Like, it was a whole bunch of shit. So we said, yo, fuck it, let's just do a 2-on-2. And me and Twerk wrote that shit from like 6 o'clock, and then we battled at 10 o'clock.
Damn.
Yeah, but you see, he ain't choked one time in that battle, because I had that nigga in the alley running through that shit like 100 times.
I seen that.
He ain't choked at one point.
That was actually a great performance by both of y'all.
I have no voice though. If you notice, I ain't have no voice in that battle. Like, I had lost my voice the day before because they was smoking so much.
Where was that battle at?
Yeah, they did. I don't smoke, so they was around me smoking so much, and that shit fucked my voice. But even right now, like, look, I'm on this shit right now, man.
What you got, nigga? You sick?
This the lean right here, man.
What
this
you need that
lean.
for?
You see huh?
What you need that for? Your cough?
Yeah, this shit killing me. Are you kidding me? I got that shit, and I got the motherfucking, I got the prednisone for my family got asthma. I don't have it. My family got asthma, so every time I get, like, the weather change up and I get sick, I get this bronchitis, like, infection type shit, like upper respiratory infection. I need to take that shit. So I had got that shit last Tuesday, Like that's why you see me at our face off. I had halls and shit.
Right,
At
right.
our face off. That's why you had said it to me. You was like, "Prep, relax. You gonna lose your voice."
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, she talking to me like a motherfucking big sister or something. Like, relax, calm down. Lose your voice.
I was like, you better not lose your voice. We about to battle tomorrow. Okay, we got a question from the chat. Who is the best rebuttaler? A Ward, Prep,
A Ward.
or Ill Will, or Chef Tress?
A Ward. I think A Ward is the best because A Ward will give you like instead of him just rebuttaling that line, he'll have like a whole setup for this shit. I do the same thing, but I haven't done that shit in such a long time, so I'm taking myself out of it because I haven't been consistent with my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't rebuttal in like a long ass time. But him, he consistent. Every battle, you're going to get a rebuttal from A-Ward, and it's going to be a crazy ass rebuttal, like maybe more than one. So I'll give it to A-Ward. Like, that nigga be, and he rebuttal like whatever, big stages, small stages,
right.
Big opponent, little opponent. Like he's fire with that shit. So I feel like A-Ward first, then Trez, and then whoever else you want to fall in line, like down the line. But the best freestyler though, like if he really was like on it like that, he don't really do it that much no more. But when he was really in his bag, like that can freestyle about anything, was DNA.
DNA, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
he was number one. That nigga was picking words from the crowd and making haymakers out of it. That shit is that's unbelievable.
Yeah, that is great. I'm not gonna lie, that is elite. Another question someone's asking. I know, but someone's asking, what is on your head?
What is on my head? You see this? This is listen. I might have the brand news too. This is Casey Protection. It's the Casey Protection cap right here. That's what this is right here. For all y'all do, anybody battling Casey, hit me up. I make one of these exclusively for you. Casey will not make you a victim. All right? She will not make you a victim. I'm about to do commercials for these motherfuckers. Casey Protection cap. That's what this is.
Oh my gosh. And the crazy thing is people are going to buy into this shit. Like, this is the craziest thing. Like, but
what if Geechee show up with one of these on?
If Geechee shows up with one of those on, I'm going to be so mad. I would be so mad. I'm going to be like, you know what? You already, he going to be one up already.
Somebody said he going to come out the gate like, nigga, you's a witch.
No, someone did say that, and I'm like, I already know it. I already know. I already know this. What y'all? Now I'm a witch. Like I don't know how like this happens to me.
You gotta brand. The funny thing is, you gotta brand that shit, man. This is like the new thing. Like you gotta really take that shit. Like yeah, fuck what you talking about? Yeah.
Period. Okay, so Casey J the Scarlet Witch. Period.
Hey, you know they saying that they saying you got the Casey bounce now too. They saying the Casey bounce is a thing now.
Well, they've been saying that the Casey bounce was a thing since last year. That was the reason why I didn't win Woman of the Year. So then when I came in verse battle,
really?
Yes, they were like, I hate the Casey bounce. She always bounces. Da 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 da. See, that's how I know you haven't watched enough of my battles, Prep.
No, I watched all of it. I didn't see them saying nothing bad about it though.
Did you watch the panel for Woman of the Year?
Yeah, I did watch. I didn't know they took that away from you for.
Yeah, because
I didn't know they took points away for that though.
Yeah, they took points away from that. It was childish. So anyway, when I didn't bounce first, twerk, people on Twitter were like, "Oh, she let the panel get to her head." Da 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 da. So then I was like, "All right, y'all done really made me mad." So I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm about to just come out crazy." But the Casey bounce.
That's what they say though.
The Casey bounce has been around for a minute.
I'm gonna tell you one thing though, like. You probably already know this already or whatever, but it's just one thing I learned just from being in this shit for mad long, talking to Clips Hollow, Surf, all them niggas like that. You'll never, ever make the fans happy, ever. Mm-hmm. Like, it's gonna be, yo, she doing the bounce, oh, we don't want her to do the bounce no more. You can have these other people, we want her to do the bounce more. Oh, she punching, we want her to scheme more. Oh, she scheming, we want her to be perfect no more. It's gonna always be something that you're not doing.
That I'm not doing. Now I done gave him a good show. Now my problem is that I have no breath control.
Yeah, it's something. It's never going to be enough. It's always going to be like.
Enough, honestly.
That's why you think Nitty was like, man, fuck them. I'm doing me, because Nitty started to feed into that shit and tried to be different. Now he like, he got an indie girl now. Like I'm doing Nitty.
Right.
You like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. So be it.
Exactly, and that's what Official was saying. I had Official on the show Tuesday, and she was saying that, like, she's happy that I got to experience what I experienced as far as the fans switching on me, like this early
Right.
in like me reaching my peak. Like I didn't, I felt it earlier than normal is what she was kind of trying to say. So like I felt the fans switch on me, and I still stayed true to myself and did what I do. You know what I'm saying? I just gave a better performance this time. So it's like I felt that already, and that shit don't feel good. But now I know it's like, damn, they can hate you one day, love you the next day. Like as soon as I beat you, everybody who was saying, "Oh, she's gonna die versus prep," "Oh, this, that," they're like, "Hey, how can I get an interview?" I'm like, no, 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 no,
You
no.
said no interviews.
No interviews, baby. Y'all was doing me dirty. They was saying you was gonna dog walk me, 3-0 me. Bad.
And then all of a sudden, then it's back. Yo, I always knew Casey was one of the best females. Now they switching their tune. Like, oh, you always knew, huh? Just be funny,
You
man. That's
always
how
knew.
that can be, man.
But
That shit is crazy.
I saw you said that you were on your swamp campaign.
Like, yeah, I'm on my swamp campaign now. These niggas, they know what it is. It's like you said, when you arguing with your baby mother and she smacked the shit out you, you like, go get your brother. Go get your brother. That's what this is now. Casey smacked me now. I'm like, you know what? Go get your motherfucking brother. Go get
Right.
Go get drugs. Go get A-Ward. Go get them niggas. That's what we on now. None of these niggas not gonna be. We're gonna talk about that.
None of these
EK,
niggas not gonna beat
JC, Swede. We on that road. We on that road now. Let's see if these niggas beat me.
Damn, I didn't know Surf bet $150 on me.
Oh yeah.
Someone just said Surf won $150 in front of everybody's eyes. So
yeah, from Henny. He bet Henny.
Oh wow! So I need my cut, baby.
You need your 10%.
I need my 10%. All right. So I also seen someone on Twitter. They're talking about you need to put some merch out ASAP with some shirts that say "What the fuck this bitch did to me."
Yeah, I had my brother Floss. Shout out to Flossy from Loud Boys. He printed up 10 of them yesterday. He about to print up another one. I'm sending it to all of y'all. You Jazz and the Fish. I'm sending it to y'all. Hustle want one. New one. I'm just sending them out to people. I'm not even worried about selling them. Like I'm sending them to the people.
Really?
Like that, like sending them out to people or whatever the case may be, like that. And then if orders come in crazy like that, then we'll talk about that. But first, I'm just sending them out to like everybody who wanna like, you know what I mean, just rocking in the video, rocking in the photo, whatever the case.
That'd be dope. I'm not gonna lie. I think that a lot of people would probably want that shirt. I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck?
And it's like it's one of them dope things. It's like you can wear it outside of battle rap, but it ain't got shit to do with battle rap.
Exactly, and that's
regular day.
That's my point. And it's like a feeling that every man has felt before, like whether it's in battle rap, whether it's in everyday life, you know what I'm saying, whether it's at work, like every man has felt like, what the fuck this bitch did to me?
Yo, it came out so regular, and it's funny, because Hustle hit me. Hustle was like, you know how I know you was mad? Because you don't even call women bitches, and you just said that shit like, what the fuck this bitch?
Like, I thought you were playing at first. I was like, I know he's just playing, like. But now you got everybody thinking I do voodoo. As soon as I got off the stage, the first question they asked me in the interview, do you practice voodoo? Like, what the fuck?
Get the hell out of here, seriously?
Yes, I promise. It's your fault.
You know what's such a dope moment though? Like, it's like you probably didn't even realize this. It was a dope moment for me to see, like, when you left off, when you came out into the part where they take your mic off at, you look mad happy, like you was like fan in your eyes. I'm like, yo, that's like for me looking at you, like I was mad proud. Like, yo, she looked like mad happy. Like this is like a milestone in her life. Like you couldn't even do an interview. Like, yo, let prep do the interview first. Like you had to like really let it sink in and register. I'm like, yo, that's fire. Like that shit was dope to see.
Yeah, that was amazing. I did have to let it soak in, like, cause I couldn't believe it. Like I was like, oh my god. Like even when the battle was over, before the judges started to speak, I was like, it could go either way. This nigga was just barking on my ass. Like, cause mind you, like as you're rapping, I'm not hearing everything you're saying. Like I can't process it all. But I know you're rapping, and I know you're not just trash. So I'm like, the crowd is reacting. I'm like, damn, he probably just said some nice shit. So afterwards, I was like, damn, this could really go either way. So I was still nervous. So when I heard the judges, be like, oh, Casey, I was like, damn, I really made it to the fucking final four. So yeah, I had to process that shit. That shit was
That shit
crazy.
was fire, man. It
You
was dope
know?
to see. You left out like proud. Yeah. I was like, yo, proud of shit. She really gonna make. She really made it like all the way to the fucking end, like all the way to the
Yeah.
finals, like all the way to the. You right one step closer to Gnome. That shit is fire to see, like especially somebody who wasn't. I mean, projected. Like
Right.
niggas, like I mean, a lot of people wasn't projected, man. Like you, Jack Boy, me, whoever. Niggas with Cortez, niggas was not projected to be like all the way up there. That's fire as fuck to see.
Right. You're right,
That's crazy.
exactly. So like, and then after I beat Geechee, like I'll be a gnome, and I don't think there's been a gnome.
And no, are you the first? Hold on, you might be the first. Oh no, if not you, then it was Hustle.
Yeah,
But I
I
feel like
think
Hustle wasn't on. I feel like Hustle was only on Summer Madness for some reason. I feel like she wasn't on no.
yes, Hustle was on Summer Madness versus Official. So the last time that
I'm talking about her whole career. I don't think she ever was on. I don't think she was only on Summer Madness. I don't think she ever was on normal thing.
yeah, the last time females were on gnome, it was Jazz versus Official.
Oh, that was a known battle.
That was a gnome battle. So another Bardashian making it to gnome, like what the
That's
fuck?
crazy.
The
What the fuck? It's like all the stars just like
right,
lined up.
right, like, and I
That's
just,
crazy,
it's
man.
just so close. You know what I'm saying? I just have to just keep going.
Hold on, let me
And
ask you this question before I go. Did Monty keep the flowers though?
yeah, she kept them.
Yeah,
But I had to
I
check.
picked a good bunch.
I had to check him first. I was like, let me make sure ain't no microphone in here. He probably trying to hear my round.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. When you said like why you didn't give it to her, I really didn't know if she was there. Now, I didn't see her up until like we came when I was like right there in the chair and like I seen her like come over your head and talk to you. That's when I first seen her. Like that was my first time seeing her. I was like, oh, she ain't bring her this time. I'm like, damn, she ain't bring her.
We appreciate it. The flowers were beautiful. The perfume was beautiful. I haven't opened the perfume yet, but I'm definitely gonna use it for
You
sure.
say you're not really a perfume girl?
And, yeah, I am. Right now,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
wearing Coco Chanel. I have
Mm-hmm.
Moschino. I have Gucci, and now I have
Mm-hmm.
Dolce and Gabbana. So yeah, I'm definitely a perfume girl.
Stacking up, stacking up, stacking that shit up. You went home with a W and a goddamn and a Mother's Day gift and
And a
shit.
Mother's Day gift. That was so. I appreciate that. That was so thoughtful. That was very
Yeah,
thoughtful. I appreciate
that's so
you.
fat.
But
You
Chad,
got it.
man, before you get out of here, tell everybody where they can follow you. You
You
know
know,
what you got
follow
coming
me
up.
at Dirty Prep on everything. At Dirty Prep on everything. And when I got off stage too, like not off stage, when I got off the right before, no, it was right before me and you got on stage. The guy Vinny, the breakdown Caffeine had hit me and said, "Yo, I like your face off, so I want to start a show with you. Like I think it could be, we can have like a comedy, like a show like for you on Caffeine or whatever." So I got a show now coming out called Prep Position. It's like my position on things. So yeah, it's gonna be called Prep Position. We get everything in the works right now. It's gonna be nicely produced, a nice little production going on. I'm trying to make it look different than everybody else's. So look out for that. Look out for Preposition on Caffeine coming up.
Prep, that's hella dope because you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you came. I know this isn't your first time battling on Caffeine because I know you battled EK as well. But, like, you came and you really stood out. I'm not going to lie. Like, with the Sway face off, with the last face off that we did, out of every face off, you were standing out. So it was like